Hey Aquarius, welcome to your general tarot reading. So today we're going to be starting with the Dark Goddess Oracle cards. This is my shadow deck, so it takes a look at what's going on within the shadow, the ego, what you need to work on, and how to work on it. We'll then move into the other oracle cards. So I am going to start off by reading from the passage in the book, just because there's details that we really need out of there for you to get the full picture of the reading. So this is the book, and that's the description. So first we're going to start off with Hecate Revealed. I apologize if I'm not pronouncing it correctly. So this is about Hecate, the goddess that's coming to you to give you your wisdom. Archetypal guardian of Greek origin, Hecate was the goddess of magic, witchcraft, the night, the moon, ghosts, and necromancy. She was the only child of the Titans Perses and Asteria, from whom she received her power over heaven, earth, and sea. She became the embodiment of the triple goddess, with far-reaching powers and a wealth of wisdom. So I just want to pause here because this is a very powerful goddess that's coming in to help you at this point in time, Aquarius. So feel very blessed because out of all the readings I've done this week, this is the most powerful goddess I feel that's stepped through, that's working with us as a collective. So this dark goddess's guidance for you, Aquarius, says, most of the time you rejoice in people coming to you for help, advice, or just a shoulder to cry on. But when push comes to shove, who can you turn to? You can't protect all the world, nor can you decide the fate of others for long. It will push you to the breaking point. You have reached an important crossroads where taking on all the ills of others and responsibility for their actions is grinding you down. Hecate holds the keys to your future. Together you stand before the gates of great decision. It is time to lay down the woes of the world and the burdens of others and step forward alone. And just like Hecate, you will learn and accept that you can still help from a distance if you so choose. Those who have relied on you so much before will need to live their own lives and take responsibility for their own choices. Her foresight for you says, shielding someone from the truth is not helping them right now. Focus on your own ability to listen rather than your need to lecture. An old flame is circling. Ensure your insurance policies are valid and up to date, and make the repairs to your home that you have been long neglecting. There's a little incantation here that I'd like to read for you. And it says, won't shed a tear, must stand alone. The path ahead is one to own. Release all duties of indemnation, guarded now from condemnation. By the power of the goddess in me, protection and place blessed be. Sorry, I got a little tongue twisted here. So Hecate coming through and telling you that you can't take on other people's issues any longer. Now is a time for you to build that wall, that shield, that border, and really draw that line because people are really taking your energy. You may be somebody, Aquarius, who is constantly trying to help everybody around you and always feels neglected at the end of it. Anytime you need somebody, there's nobody there for you. Hecate is coming through and saying that's no longer going to be the issue here, that you are starting to realize and become, step into your light and your power, and she's coming in to help protect you and help you draw those boundaries. So here we have your life as a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. I feel as though there's this emptiness within you, that you constantly feel empty because you're never refilling yourself. You're always helping others, and it's like you're just waiting, like, when is somebody going to help me? When is somebody going to be there for me? Like, I'm always there for everybody else. Where is my people? Like, they should be there for me. Spirit's coming through and saying that you need to hold yourself accountable. You are not responsible for others and their mistakes or their issues or their burdens. You are responsible only for your own. So while you may take great pleasure in helping others and being there for others, you can do that as long as you're drawing that boundary and you're not leaving yourself empty. Make sure you're spending time and your effort and energy mostly on your manifestations, on your creations, and take accountability for that. I keep hearing nobody's coming to save you, Aquarius. You have to save yourself, and you cannot take the responsibility of saving everybody else. It is not your burden to carry. Here we have the 7 sisters, circle, sisterhood, enriches my life. So what I feel like here is Hecate is really going to be bringing in those soulmates, those people, your sisterhood, that are supposed to be there for you. The ones that do not take advantage, that give just as much as they receive, that really provide a very loving and light and happy environment with you. So you may be making new friends, you may be finding people outside of your normal social circle that have more in common with you, things like that. But very powerful with the 7 sisters coming through, and that's Hecate bringing them in for you. Here we have I Remember, Soul Plan, the Fated Life versus the Destiny Life. And this is where we get a little bit of confusion, because I feel like you keep wondering, you know, as much as you help people, where are the benefits to your life? Where is the help for your life? And it's almost like you feel as though if you do all this great karma for everybody else, eventually everybody else is going to give all this great karma to you. But that's not the way it works. Not when it comes to other human beings anyways. The universe, yes, the universe has a big, big plan for you, Aquarius, and you will be repaid for all of the love and healing, advice, guidance, insight you've given to others. But it's like you've been waiting on this path, just going down this journey, waiting for these people to repay you or to give something back, and you're waiting and empty because it isn't happening. And it's because that's not who or what is supposed to fill you up. You're supposed to get that fulfillment from within. You have this inner temple. Life lessons. I go within my shadow for deep spiritual growth. That's the lesson here. This is Spirit coming through and saying that this has been a big lesson for you. And I almost get like a mind-blown scenario here. It's almost like, well, if I'm never going to have anybody there for me, or nobody's ever going to repay me or give anything to me, like, why am I continuing to do this to myself, to deplete myself, to be there for everybody else when they're not there? And that's what Spirit is saying, is that it's a lesson. Not everybody is going to be there for you, even though you do everything for them. And that's where those boundaries come in. That's where the line is drawn. That's when you have to protect your energy. And Hecate is coming in to help you do that, to help you see the truth of it. Wow. The 7 Star Sisters, Birthing Creations, Tapestry of Life, and Expression. So you now have the 7 Sisters twice. I don't think I've ever gotten that in any reading. And again, it says Birthing Creations, Tapestry of Life, and Expression. It's time for you to express yourself, for you to find your soul family, those who replenish you, who lift you up, and help motivate you to do things for yourself and not just for others. And that is what is being brought in. The Fallen Star, Shame. I no longer hide my face. I step into my light with love. I feel like this is connected to that deep inner shadow, why you help everybody so much. I feel like it's almost like a distraction. You're constantly trying to help everybody else with their stuff and waiting for them to help you with your deep inner things, when really you're the person that has to face that alone, because you're the only person that can fix the things within yourself. And I feel like you've realized that in terms of other people. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink, is what I'm getting here. There's many people that you have given advice to, helped, given the solutions, told them what they need to do. And although you can see it blatantly clear what path they need to take and what decisions, they don't always follow suit. They don't always follow through with it. And that can be quite frustrating, because you feel you've given so much time and energy to these people to help them, and it's almost like they just cut you off, or they just throw it away. And what I'm getting here is putting all that time, effort, and energy into other people could be better spent doing that within yourself, because there's something within yourself. It's like connected. It's like you get frustrated or irritated that people aren't taking your advice. But when you're giving people this advice, it's almost like your higher self is telling this advice, or having you like channel this advice to them, because they want you to hear that advice and take it yourself. And instead, you're giving it all to everybody else instead of taking it yourself. And you're hiding your own insecurities, your own incapability, or your own underdeveloped self-worth is what I'm getting here. And so now it's time for you to step into your own light with your own love and remember the energy and the advice you've given to others and see how you can apply that to yourself. Definite protection coming in, connected with the seven sisters. You guys have been through many, many lifetimes, and I do feel in a way you are healers, whether it's just by your presence, you identify as a healer, or you really are here just helping others. But now it's time for you to take a step back, Aquarius. Remember who you are and that this is your life to live. You're not meant to live for other people or find solutions for everybody else's problems. It's a time for you to reap abundance and have happiness and fulfillment and stop feeling empty inside and bring that love and light and fill yourself up with it. All right, Aquarius, that's what I have for you guys today. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. I'll see you all next time.